Alright, what is going on, guys? Kicks here, back in the video. As you can tell, a whole new setup. Real quick, I'm going to explain. Basically, I got a new tripod, and if you guys want to see a video of that, please comment below. Probably will make one anyway. Thought it was cool to pick up, cheaper than I expected. It's got lots of functionality. It's outside. This is about where my grill is and everything. So it's like a countertop right here. Right here, it's black countertop, black granite. So you might see some reflections. So I'm trying to go to find it at times of day where I can still get good sunlight, but not have it reflect onto everything where it just blinds everything out. Again, outside, so there's some dogs over here, my neighbor's dogs, and then the road. But I'm trying to, kind of talk over that, and this is like a little secluded area in my outdoor area, so maybe it's not gonna be as bad. Anyway, let's get right into it. Here's the box. It says Messi on it. Messi, if you guys don't know, is one of the most famous players in world soccer in general. Arguably could be the best, him and another player called Ronaldo. So they're probably like arguably the two best right now. Here's the tag from where I ordered, soccer.com themselves. They put this one is on by themselves, and then the actual box tag from Adidas, F50 adiZero, TRX FG, TRX standing for the stud pattern, FG standing for firm ground, and then Messi because that is the colorway, his special shoe made for him. Right here the colorway is, I guess, running white, black one, solar slime, and then of course in Spanish there's a lot more colors actually. Size 9. I like to have my cleats fit a little tighter, so that's why there's a 9. Of course you've got all the other sizes and everything like that. Show you around the box. Pretty cool since it's the Messi edition. I will get into the price of these in a little bit when I pull the cleats out, but this box is pretty cool, and it actually opens up like this, like that. And of course I took out the cleats already, but these are what comes inside the white stuffing paper, and then it's kind of slotted. Messi right there in white. And tell you what else comes in the box: a pair of comfort insoles. What's in, because it's kind of the insoles that I already included, which I'll show you later, the stock insoles. If you guys don't know about soccer, they're kind of marketed to be lightweight, and so that way they kind of make the insoles very minimal, and these have a lot more cushioning on them. First time I've got a pair of comfort insoles from Adidas, so I'll try those out. It's got like a synthetic suede liner on it, and then on top the cleat has a little tag from Adidas. Nothing special at all. There you go. Also, soccer.com themselves is a return label. That way you don't have to go through all the calling and everything, which I really like how soccer.com does that. You don't have to go through the whole call everybody online, ask how to return it, this and that. Also, here's another slip. I guess this is kind of like your receipt. Here's the cleat. Black solar slime. And then you can choose actually for them to send you a catalog or a magazine. They do that in the mail. It's pretty cool. Gold Club, something you sign up for $25, and it's lifetime. You get 10% off all your purchases that have that Gold Club option, which is really cool. And then I don't want to go too long on what's here, but how to care for your cleats and everything. You guys can pause the video. And this could apply to some other shoes. I haven't really read all over it, so take a look for you guys yourself. And obviously a different language. Anyway, let me just pull the cleats out. Alright guys, here are the cleats. Just show you some close-ups first, and then I'll explain the technology that goes into these. And while I'm showing you guys the cleats, basically the new thing with soccer now is everything needs to be kind of lightweight. Kind of marketing to be faster and everything. Obviously that few ounces doesn't really make you faster, but obviously between like a 1 pound shoe, and then you've got your like a 5 ounce, 6 ounce shoes, which this one I believe is around the 6 ounce mark, which is the adiZero, which is what this is called. It's one of the lightest cleats out there, and for all my soccer viewers, you guys probably know, so that's why they're marketed like that. Very light, and I'm gonna go over all the materials. Of course, I talked about the insole. Here's the insole that comes with it. You see, it's very thin compared to the comfort insole. It even says lightweight on it. Solar slime on the liner, and then inside is like an orange colorway. It's perforated for even more, to make it even more light, and then it says light makes fast. And I'll actually compare these. I'll pull out the comfort insoles here. You can see the difference. A lot more padding. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about insoles all day. Since I pull out the insole on this cleat, I'll show you what the inside is. For all you guys that know Nike Plus, the running kind of chip that you put in, this is my coach. My coach can be used for basketball and soccer and all of Adidas' stuff. and I guess it's a little more advanced than Nike Plus. Nike Plus is just running, and my coach kind of tracks how many steps you took, this and that. It's pretty cool. I've never went out of my way to buy a my coach little chip. I think it's like $60 actually, and kind of tracks all your stuff. But I've been like switching between Nike and Adidas on cleats, so I don't want to buy Nikes and then not be able to use it. And that little compartment right there goes directly to the bottom right here, where it says MI, which means my coach. Anyway, let's get into everything for real. Upper, you can see, consists of a hybrid touch material. If you guys can get a close up there, you see, if you guys can kind of see it in the glare, the little lines here. This is called hybrid touch technology from Adidas. Just a little texturing there, not nothing significant, that kind of makes the whole better touch on the ball. But that's this whole up. This is different from the actual adiZero because it's the special Messi colorway, but more hybrid touch over here. This right here isn't hybrid touch. This solar slime right here, that's the graphic. But basically you can see the whole upper is that graphic that they used this year. I actually really like it. A bunch of colorways from solar slime. I forgot what the color of this is, like solar blue or something. I believe this is like fireberry, pink, your orange. Again, and it comes around. It's really cool. And the transition between colors, you can see the lines are the other color before it, so it kind of transitions real nice and it's not just a cutoff. So it's the whole hybrid touch. Here we go. And then the tongue here is made of what's called speed foil from Adidas. And of course you've got your Messi right there. Speed foil, supposed to be nice and light. It is, from what I saw in videos and stuff, it looked kind of like flexible, but this is actually more of like a plastic hard material. But you can see my finger right through it. Meant to be very light. You're not gonna get many touches on your tongue right here. It's gonna be more on your laces, so it's not gonna really affect your touch on the ball. So that's why they can just put it there on tongue and make it more light. Your stripes here, you've got some texturing on there, like synthetic kind of snake or just like a honeycomb or chain kind of texture. You also have your sprint frame running throughout the whole shoe. See where it says sprint frame. Your Messi logo in black on the heel. Looks pretty cool in my opinion. Of course, white laces, you guys saw that already. If we kind of move to the bottom, our outsole is solar slime. You can see, nice outsole. Flexibility wise, it's not the most flexible outsole for soccer cleats. Adidas. You got your 4 studs in the back. All of them are triangular. That's the TRX from Adidas. I've used it before. In my opinion, not as good as the Mercurial Blade style, but it's alright. See, it's hollowed out on the inside, make it even more light. And then the studs up in the front, except for the middle one, are fireberry, the same kind of pink color, which I think are kind of cool. And I wanted to try out this new pattern because before they didn't have this middle stud and it wasn't shaped like this. So I wonder how this is going to perform. And then up top, you've got a little outdent here for some push off and FG firm ground. Inner lining, we've got a synthetic leather inner lining. Most cleats nowadays have those, and then that pattern actually runs throughout the inside too, which is kind of cool. But that's the cleat, guys. I mean, for those that don't know soccer, you guys probably don't care at all. Oh, I actually didn't tell you guys about pricing. Pricing for these retail $230. You guys might think that's a lot. That's a pair of foams right there for most of you. But you know, I wouldn't. This is different for me. I play soccer. This is something you use as a sport. And for those that pay those $200 on LeBron 11s, you guys can kind of get it. This is for soccer. This is what I do. This is the sport I play. So I'm gonna want it to get the more expensive, more better quality stuff. And then since I saved up my money, obviously. For those that don't know, in soccer, we have takedown models. So this is the top, $230, and I believe it drops down. The next one is $120, then it goes to like $80. And basically, each tier, they look exactly the same, but some of the technology is not in there. So I believe the $121 ones don't have the speed foil, and they don't have the hybrid touch on it. It's just like a regular upper, and they might not even have the same exact stud pattern on some of them. So you're going to see that exchange, kind of how like there's the Kobe 8 and the Phenomenon 4. A lot of you were surprised that you guys thought it was the Kobe 9 or whatever. Like, that's a takedown model, kind of. You know, people that don't want to spend that $140 on the Kobe 8, and they only want to spend $120. I mean, it's not a good annihilation because it's $140, $120, it's only $20 away. But here it's a lot different, $230 to $120. Anyway, you guys are gonna see the on feet. So here you guys go, the on feet of the Messi Adidas adiZero TRX FGs, or for short, the adiZeros and the Messi colorway. You can see it's out in my backyard here in the grass, because this is where you're going to be using your cleats, so no point of doing this inside, obviously. But got a pair of red Adidas socks on, and I gotta say, huge step up from what I've bought before in cleats. Well, not to be the point of pricing, but just the feel that you pay for, the fit is absolutely perfect, just how I like it when I play soccer. I like to be nice and tight. I don't like to have any dead space or anything. Show you guys the back. Feels very nice, very form-fitting to your foot. Obviously gonna need a little bit of break-in time, but very nice, very nice. And I didn't really expect such a nice fit, but I guess when you pay 230 bucks, this is what you get. So yeah, guys, that's it for the review and on feet of the Adidas adiZero Messi colorway. For now, guys, Pro Kicks signing off.